Welcome back. Today is day 4 of the Reinvent Everything Challenge. Today we are talking about building confidence so that we feel bold and unstoppable no matter what our age. This is really something that plagues a lot of women as they start to go into their 50s or 60s and beyond, because there again, physically we are changing, our bodies are changing, our skin changes, our hair changes, and we lose a lot of the confidence that we might have had when we were younger women. And this happens to men as well, but really with women in society, especially in the United States, I know that we feel like oftentimes our worth diminishes with our age, when in fact our worth actually goes up with age because we're so much wiser. And in many cases, so much calmer, more at peace. We've just had a lifetime of experience to share with the world, but we forget our self-worth because there again, when society is telling us that, you're not young, you're not beautiful, your butt isn't as tight as it should be, or whatever it is that you're hearing out in the world or you think that you're hearing, we have to unprogram all of that BS and get back to what our true worth is. The fact that we are this beautiful human being having this experience on this amazing planet, and your worth has only went up. So today let's talk about how to build that unshakable confidence no matter what your age, no matter what you're dealing with, no matter what your insecurities are. When you learn these exercises and you apply this in your life every day, it changes the neural pathways in your brain. So it literally changes the way that you are thinking, the way that you are responding to the world, and it changes our perspective on what we are capable of creating. Part of the identity shifting that I work with my clients with is simple morning routines. Literally spending 30 minutes every morning doing the work on who we are becoming. We do this with some simple morning practices where we spend 30 minutes every single day working on us. You see, we've been giving to everyone else our entire lives, so we oftentimes forget that, we're still growing, we're still learning, and we're still repatterning. It's a hard one for me to say, those neural pathways. So every morning, writing out that exercise that I talked to you yesterday about, I am the type of woman who. I am the type of woman who walks into a room confidently. I am the type of woman who is bold and courageous. That's one exercise that you can do every day to start to build that confidence. When you do this every day, you are reprogramming those neural pathways to see what is possible versus maybe the old stories that you were telling yourself. Now, the thing is, you're human. Your energy will ebb and flow. So we want to do these energy audits throughout the day, throughout the week, the month. We want to remember to do this all the time because we catch ourselves faster and faster in that thought process that allows us to go down to those lows. And what we want to do is get back up into that high energy. That's where possibility lives. We need to remember everything is frequency, everything is energy. The life that we are stepping into, this next chapter, is a higher energy than that life that we've known. It's as if we are standing on the edge of the life that we've known, and it can be a little intimidating and a little bit scary. So we're building the confidence through those energy audits. We're building the confidence by wearing clothes that make us feel powerful, by putting on the makeup that makes us feel powerful, or no makeup, doing these morning processes, catching those thoughts when we have negative thinking, and doing the audit on, okay, now what do I need to do to bring my energy level back up? And there are many different things. You may create a power playlist of music that before you tackle a hard task, let's say that you are thinking of starting a new career and it just scares the shit out of you. Like you're like, I don't know how to get started. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. I don't even know what it is that I would like to do. So you want to put on this power play music. Maybe you can dance around the house, do whatever you need to do. Maybe you're a meditator. Go meditate for a few minutes. Whatever it is that helps you to step into that energy so that when you have those lows, you can get back on that high. Again, life is a series of ebb and flows. And if you look back throughout your entire life, we have it in every area of our life. So we're getting back into the circulation of being in that high flow energy, that high vibe energy. And then ask yourself these 3 questions as you're doing these energy audits throughout the day. How am I showing up? Am I showing up as my next level self? Or am I showing up in those old stories, those old paradigms? So if you don't know what a paradigm is, it's basically the collection of stories that we've created throughout our life about how we see the world. So I see the world completely different than every one of you who's watching this video right now, because I've had different experiences. And I've made those experiences mean something very different. So I've had some horrible things happen to me. In fact, my one and only husband, when I was young, held a gun to my head. He was abusive and he held a gun to my head. And it gave me power. It gave me the power to realize I would never, ever be in a relationship like that again. So I picked myself up and enrolled in college. I was a young mom and I'm like, you know what? No, this is never happening again. But some people may make that a disempowering story. Some people may have trauma from something like that, and they've been living in that trauma for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. So we are repatterning these neuro pathways that lead us to the life that we would absolutely love. And by me enrolling in college, it gave me the confidence to start stepping into the life that I wanted to create, which eventually led me to living at a ski resort. And from there, living at the beach and becoming one of the top realtors in the county selling oceanfront properties, all from that one decision, that one story that I created, that this is never happening again. So we can do that at any age. If you've been living in those old stories, those old traumas, those old paradigms, it's just a matter of showing up with spaced repetition, doing this work every day, maybe even finding a community like the one that I'm creating right here, where you have others who can help you through those difficult stories that we've created and recreate a new story so that we're stepping in with confidence. So really, that's what reinvention is all about. We're just recreating new neural pathways. And it's a little bit of work. It's showing up every single day for yourself. It's every single day saying yes to yourself. Even if you can only carve out 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes before bed to do these rituals, we're creating rituals because it's that spaced repetition that's going to help you step into that next chapter with confidence, with boldness, with excitement, and it may even lead to some amazing adventures for you in this next chapter. So if you're enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe. Leave some comments below. It helps me to get these videos out to more people who are looking for this type of work, this type of mindset. And feel free to join us over in the school community, House of Bold Manifestation. I put the link below. It's completely free. I go on live once a month to do a Q&A, answer any questions that you might have, so you can have that time with me every single month where you can ask questions and be in the conversations with the community. I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's video.